Happy Godzilla Day!
I figured what's the best way to celebrate Godzilla Day than showing you all my haul of Godzilla goodies that I've accumulated over the last couple of months. Starting with the ultimate coffee table book of Godzilla the First 70 Years. I haven't had a proper deep dive into it yet. I've just been too busy because your girl recently got full-time work. So yay! Means I can pay off my debts and buy more Godzilla stuff, which is kind of what the point of the video is today. From what I've seen of this book, like there is a lot of detail in here, especially considering, I mean, it is the last 70 years. I'm seriously going to be referencing this book a lot. There is a video I've been, putting off for a while. It's supposed to be a big deep dive essay type video, which has been kicking my butt, but it will be out probably next year, let's be honest. If it does come out by the end of the year, great. I'm not holding myself to that much pressure, but I think by reading this book, it will help me a lot with like all the behind the scenes of like why the directors made their choices, especially during the Heisei era, why they decided to make as many references as they did. Fingers crossed, because I feel like this book is going to be my equivalent of the Bible soon, or at least just like, helping with any deep dives in the future. So yeah, very excited about this one. It is heavy as well. Like it is a hefty book. So while I was at PAX, I was like, okay, it's a gaming convention. It's probably not going to be as much Godzilla stuff as I'm hoping. It might be a few things if I'm lucky, but I managed to find something that I'd been looking for a long time, which online and on Amazon and things like that, hella expensive. Like this thing, would have cost me like $150, not even including how much shipping it would be needing. While at PAX, I was able to find a Godzilla blanket that I've been wanting for ages, if not like this whole entire year. Going into like Australian summer now, so the blanket's not going to be that handy, but come winter time, oh boy, I am so keen for this. So, oh my god! It feels amazing. It's like velvet almost. Oh, this is quite light. So like, maybe it will be okay in Australian summers, but I really doubt it. Oh my god. Okay, let me have a look. The print on this is amazing. Like, it is so clear. I wasn't expecting, because it's all like the movie posters from like, what, I think up to Shin Godzilla? Oh my god. Look at this. Look at this. I'm gonna stand up and like show you properly. So this thing is like as big as I am, if not maybe bigger. Like this still isn't all of it. Oh my god, I need to go on a chair or something. This is ridiculous. Why do I have to be so short? Like, look at all of them. This is incredible. Oh yeah, okay, it's so massive. I can't even like see where half of these are. There's Final Wars and there's Shin Godzilla. I swear, like, okay, hat is going away for now. Like, look at this. I could probably just like wear it as a cape. It's so long, so vast. Look at it. Oh, no, there goes Mechagodzilla. That's all right. He can go back on the shelf. Very long, very comfortable, very cool. Very happy with this purchase. I think I got it for only like $65 at PAX Australia from Toy Nick. Just like absolutely amazing quality. As I've said so many times, maybe not as many times as I would think on YouTube at least, but to all my friends, it is so hard to find Godzilla stuff in Australia. A, because it either gets snapped up super quick, or people just, they're not getting it for whatever reason. In case you can't tell already, I did not script this video at all, so you're just dealing with me just talking. So if I go on any ADHD tangents, then you know why. But, I just want to do something that was just like super casual, less stress for me because I've just been in scripting hell for a while. And, I just want to have some fun. Speaking of like collectibles, like going back to saying like it's really hard to find Godzilla collectibles and things like that, especially in Australia. This one I found in Collect Fest. I'm trying not to have the light, there we go, probably like from this angle. There you go. It is an original, I believe like either 1980s or 1990s Godzilla RC toy that the guy who was running the stall at Tokyo Toys basically told me, he's like, keep this in the packaging, because I'm like, oh, I want to like test it out. I was like, no. So I'm like, okay, if I'm going to be a good collector, keep it in the original box, which I do. I really like the original box as well. Like that is cool as all heck. Like you've got Ghidorah and Godzilla on this side, which is making me think like it was the 90s because, this film came out in 1991. And then you've got Godzilla and Mothra. Maybe it was around the 2000s. I have no idea because it was just like, this is like the Batra film as well on this side. So who knows? But yeah, I'm so excited for this. This one cost me maybe about like 80 or 65. There was another one, like there were two of these like slight variations. I believe one of them was like 80. I think I got this one for 65 because I was just like, look, as much as I love Godzilla and I want to like buy as much stuff as I can, especially original stuff, it's hard to like justify forking out like I'm close to a mortgage for some of the prices that we have to get because it is so hard to find. Also, in case you haven't noticed, I am quite short. So like the usual background that you see here where it's like of my shelf and like of the Godzilla print and everything like that. With the desk, this is in sitting position where the shelf is, and they're not done high up. They are done correctly at a correct normal regular house height. I just have to end up wearing like platforms and just deal with this height for whenever I want to do a sitting down video like today. So sorry you don't get to see so much of the collection. I will film more of it in B-roll so you can see how far it has come in like the year since I started collecting. Actually, it will be like a year since I started collecting because I think I did a Godzilla small mini it was literally around the time of the anniversary last year that I was starting this channel, and my little collection was just like itty bitty bitty. So now it's just like nice memory lane of, you know, how far we've come in like a year where I can actually have money to spend on Godzilla. So there you go. But anyway, I digress. On to the next thing. These next two got these posters in an Ichiban Kuji, which they were doing like 20% off because like the main prizes were like already claimed, which I'm like, that's fine. I just want to get some extra things for the wall. And so they thankfully still had the posters, and I really love this Godzilla against Mechagodzilla poster. Just, oh, I think it's like one of the best like designs of a poster you can get. And controversial, but as much as I didn't enjoy Return of Godzilla as much like the 1980s one, this poster is freaking sick. I look at it. Like, from an artwork perspective, I'm just happy with this. So like, too bad about the movie in my eyes, my own personal opinion, but I really do enjoy this poster. Another thing while I was at PAX, in terms of like the really small amount of Godzilla stuff that they did have, they had the Godzilla card game, and I was very lucky to get a starter deck pack, which I will probably, and especially it's -1, which I'm like, that is sick. So I'm probably going to, sorry about this ring light, but yes, I am probably going to do a video where I learn to play this as well. And it's basically got instructions here too, as well as like I'm sure they'll have instructions there as well. I'm gonna have like a whole video dedicated to just this one, and we can like do a, what do they call it, card pool together, which will be fun because I know nothing about like what to expect from this. I've seen some people playing it, and I know a lot of my friends are into like Magic the Gathering, so they're already sorted for like their card games. I doubt they're gonna get into another one, especially if one's so niche. But for me, I'm just gonna have fun card pooling with this for all of you, and yeah, we'll go from there. Maybe I'll enjoy the game. So two things I ended up getting on eBay from Fanatic. I basically, like, look, I was looking up Godzilla stuff on eBay just because I was just like, what have they got? Maybe there's some old classic things. Like, I've gotten some DVDs over the time because I'm still trying to collect like more physical media, especially as far as Godzilla is concerned. But I came across these awesome, like this print, which is amazing. I absolutely love it. I think it's from Matt Frank from memory. Correct me in the comments. It didn't say who the artist was in the listing, but it does say MF 2016. So I'm gonna assume Matt Frank, but I apologize if it is not Matt Frank and if it's someone else entirely. And they also had like this awesome sign, which I'll take it out of the packaging now. And I'm still tossing up whether or not I will put this in my car or if I will have this just in my room somewhere, because I think it's like too cool to just keep in the house and actually display it proudly, maybe in my car. Like, I'll show it, hang on, let me put it close to the mic. It's so cool. And then like you've got the Godzilla branding there, which I think is it's just stuck on, but that can stay there. But yeah, I love this sign. I think it's sick. Let me know if I should put it in my car or not. I think I'm leaning towards car for that one. I'm gonna find a frame for this print. I won't take it out of the plastic just yet because I wanna make sure it's protected, and I'll probably hang it up upstairs because, I mean, this print here, it's just like, it's a nice centerpiece. I don't wanna clutter up. Like, this is my living room, to be fair. So like, I don't want to over clutter my room with Godzilla because, well, sorry, the living room with Godzilla, because I also do share this space with my partner. And as much as like, he was the one that got me into Godzilla in the first place, and I've kind of just surpassed him in terms of like loving Godzilla more than him at this point. So yeah, I think he would like a sort of limit on having some of the house be a Godzilla free zone, which I'm totally fine with. Like I might have like little bits and pieces here, but like I'm happy to keep it mostly to my room and just have my shelf here because this is like both our interests here at works. While at Collect Fest, I did manage to find some awesome like Marvel Godzilla comics. So I'm tossing up whether I read them, whether I frame them. I think, because what was it? This one's the same one, just different cover variations. But what I think I will do is, because this one is very much my aesthetic, I'm gonna frame this one and then I might end up reading this one just to have a look at, you know, Godzilla and the Marvelverse, because I've been playing a lot of Marvel Rivals as well in my downtime. I think this one's just sick as well. I love that it's like a shiny comic. I love like sort of special edition or like foil anything when it comes to like paper goods. I don't know, it's something about it. It's just like very nostalgic and just, you know, I want the shiny thing. Now, these are some fun ones. When my partner was in Melbourne for like 2 months or so, he went to a different collector fest down there as well. And surprisingly, again, there was like no Godzilla stuff, or at least really hard to find. The only Godzilla stuff he did manage to find was 1998 related, which it's fine, it's funny. He managed to find like newspaper clippings from the actual 90s, talking about how like, you know, this new movie was coming out and like, you know, it has a T-Rex on the front there, but then if you look over here, it was discussing how a new Godzilla film is coming out. What are they going to expect? They had no idea. This is before they knew it was going to be an absolute dumpster fire, but you know, you live and you learn. Oh yeah, like they had this one where it was just like a really cool sort of like, what do you call it? Like mock-up art, concept art of, you know, they didn't know what the 1998 one was going to look like. They just had like iguanas and things like that. So it's cool like seeing media, like especially print media from that time, where it was just like, oh, what did they expect? Like, I don't know, it's cool. And like they only literally had just the trailer image of the classic iconic foot. 1998 Godzilla, like I'm sure like with everywhere, like especially in the States or anything like that, like it was a huge deal. I remember the advertisements from like on the TV from when I was a kid and everything like that, and like, you know, it was my first intro to Godzilla. I didn't watch it at the time because I was way too young, but like that shit was everywhere. Like you could get like the Godzilla lollipop sticks where it was just like, it had a thing, it was robotic or whatever, and this lollipop would spin around for you, but you'd be it would be stuck in his head or whatever. I don't know, I lived for that stuff. We're almost at the part where, you know, I recently got the best thing I could ever find, especially for a Godzilla collector. I'll get to that in a second, because the other next best thing, as soon as I saw these leak online, I knew I had to have these in my collection. Especially, you know, they had like the sitting down Godzillas, which I have had for a little while. Like, you know, you got sitting Godzilla there, absolutely adorable. As soon as I saw that, I was like, I need it. And the only thing I haven't got from the Gashapon collections that I would love to get, but it's probably gonna be impossible because it doesn't exist anymore in terms of like being manufactured, and the price on them is astronomical, which I mean, understandable, but like I would really love one day to be able to find the apologetic Godzilla and like King Ghidorah. Like I'll post a picture like here so you can see it all, but like, oh, I would love that to like finish my like Gashapon collection of Godzilla. They're just so cool, and I just love how like Ghidorah is just like, nah, I'm not gonna apologize for anything. Like, nah, I don't owe anyone an apology. I still have them in the Gashapon. I have checked them to make sure that they're all fine. I got them just from like an AliExpress like trusted like seller and everything like that. So this one is Jet Jaguar. Let's have a look. And it's also got like the, you know, paper there where you can see what else there is. So I managed to get like one of everything. There was only like 4 in this set. It's just to continue on from that one. So we've got a sitting Jet Jaguar now. I need to make more room for my shelf to make them like all fit on there. Isn't he cute? Then we've got, who's this one? This one was a bit hard to open. Ooh, okay, comes in 2 parts because his tail wouldn't have fit otherwise. But we got King Ghidorah, however you want to personally pronounce it. I say Ghidorah, but it might be the most Aussie way of saying it. I don't actually know at this point. I've heard like Ghidorah, King, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the correct way of saying it is, but I'll just say it my way. Oh, he's so cool. As you can see, this is my first time putting them together as well. For this video, I waited a long, oh my God, have I got this upside down? Potentially? No, maybe. No, that was correct. Look at him. He's just having a little sit. He's waiting for the next movie premiere. He's so cute. I love him so much. King Ghidorah is one of my like favorite, wait, how do I have, here we go. Can I have them just like sitting along here? Yes. Yes, I can. So they can still be in the frame. They're adorable. I love them so much. Ah, there's a sitting Hedora. I forgot. It's been so long. I know I just saw the paper, but like I literally forgot. This is the first time seeing him. So like I had like my own little impromptu sitting Hedora on the shelf from something else. I don't know where this was. I found this on like a Depop, or more accurately, my friend found this on a Depop. And I wasn't gonna get it initially, but then my partner's like, no, get it, because it's cute. And it's cool. If anyone knows where like this came from, like if it came from a set or if it was just sold by itself, then like, yeah, let me know. So that was the impromptu one, but now I have a legit one. And now the last one, my boy. Oh my God, can this thing open please? Ah, it's lying down Godzilla. He's so chill. He is so chill. I love this. Like this was the thing that convinced me to get it. Cause I'm like, do I need a sitting down Hedora or Jet Jaguar Ghidorah? You know, I'm not, we'll see. But then I saw like it was a lying down Godzilla. I'm like, I have to have them all. All right, again, his tail is separated as well. He's so chill. Look at him be so casual. I love my boy. He's so cute, just so relaxed. He just like me for real. This is how you find me most of the time. Just a relaxed Godzilla state. Now, you are not gonna believe this next thing. So, as many of you probably know, there was an elusive, I don't know if it's the right term to be using right now. There was a very sought after Godzilla game, or at least there still is a very sought after Godzilla game. Granted, it's not the best video game probably ever made. I've only seen like, you know, reviews online. I've only seen what some people have talked about, and you know, it's super expensive for a not very good game, apparently. I don't know if it's just because everyone was expecting like this absolutely amazing thing, because it came out around 2014, and you know, people were probably like from the trailer expecting a certain type of game, or especially like I didn't grow up with any of the Godzilla video games. They don't have any nostalgia for me. I'm now trying to source as many as I can. I do have the Godzilla on Xbox game, which was Save the Earth, and I was really looking forward to trying to play it because my partner did have an original Xbox, but it's not working anymore. So I'm going to try and have to find another way of playing it, but for now it'll be a collectible on my shelf. So yeah, like this holds no nostalgia value for me. I just want to explore them now because apparently more games are going to be in production for the next year. Toho have got them planned out, or like next few years, whatever. I believe that they're going to be on console and PC, which thankfully I've got a PC, but it's not currently running, so that's another thing I need to get fixed and update. Ugh, life is expensive, man. Basically, I want to be able to play all the old Godzilla games in the lead up for the new ones. Having said that, I was randomly one day looking online on EB Games, which is like, I think Australia's equivalent of like GameStop for you guys. Like it's basically, it's like a GameStop, but it's EB Games. And they sometimes sell pre-owned games. And I managed to just on this random day come across 2014, like Godzilla 2014 on PlayStation 4. Again, this game is so expensive. I think I've seen them online on like eBay and like other things. Like I see it on there for like $500, maybe upwards of $1,000. Like it's ridiculous. I'm like, I'm never gonna get this game. EB Games had it for $198. $198. I was just like, immediately add to cart. I don't care if this game is bad. And I don't even know if it was gonna be like a physical copy, like with the original like case and everything like that. Like obviously it's gonna be a physical copy, but like I didn't know if it was gonna have the original case. It could have just been the disc and just like a plastic sleeve, something like that, or maybe it would have been like really destroyed, whatever. I'm like, I don't care. Take my money. Take my money now. And it wouldn't let me add to cart, or at least it did, but it wouldn't let me deliver it to my house because it was in Western Australia. Which, for those of you playing at home, I'm in Sydney, which is like here, Western Australia. Over there, like far off the screen. I was like, oh crap. Well, I guess that's the end of it. Like, nice to know it can still be cheap, but that's the end of it. I remembered I have a friend in Western Australia, and I was just like, okay, I'm gonna throw all this money. Please go and get it. It's like way out in the middle of nowhere. Like, thankfully she went and picked it up. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much, Sarah. And picked it up. Turns out this game, which is normally $500, maybe $1,000 plus for the original factory sealed, like shrink wrapped setup. This game was original factory shrink wrapped, but the EB guys took the wrapping off because obviously they had to like make sure it was like a legit thing. And I'm just like, okay, that's fine. I don't really care about the shrink wrap anyway, because I do want to play this game. But it was in the original factory shrink wrap. Someone gave it to EB Games in the original factory shrink wrap, just never opened, just this game from 2014. I want to know this person's story. I want to know who this person was. Just, did they not do their research online. Like, I know people maybe not gonna be a huge Godzilla fan like I am, but at least just check the value of a game. Like, especially with like Godzilla winning an Academy Award recently, like maybe just have a little look-see. The peeps at EB Games were kicking themselves because they had no idea what they were holding on to, and I just snatched it up. I don't know how long the listing was up there, but I was just like, long enough for me to grab it. So here it is, the original PlayStation 4 Godzilla game that was in its original shrink wrap up until getting into the store and like now finding me. So I'm gonna open it up, and like there's the receipt as well. I'm not gonna show it, but like EB Games receipt, there you go, $198. I'll take a photo of this, like just take out any like potential link to person stuff. It does have the disc and the DLC content-y stuff there, which I'm not gonna give you guys the code, that's my code, go away. Just, I can't believe I got this, bruh. This game. So I will play it at some point. I'm gonna make a whole video about it, just like reaction to this. I know nothing about it. I've like seen maybe some reviews, but even then I'm just like, it's different seeing someone else play a game and like, you know, ratting on it, or just, you know, they're not having the best time because they were expecting a different thing. Whereas for me, I'm just like, I just want to be Godzilla. I just want to be in, like, I want to be Godzilla stamping around, smashing things, the game, essentially, which I think is what I will get out of this. I will, like, you'll find out my proper review later on, but I could not believe I got this. As I've described, like, because my partner's very into Magic the Gathering, when I was like talking him through this, I'm like, yeah, no, okay, don't judge me, but I'm gonna buy this thing. And like, there's no judgment, but it's just like, I probably should be like paying off like bills and stuff like that, but I'm just like, this is an emergency. I basically described this as, I'm like, this is the equivalent of my like Black Lotus in Magic the Gathering. Like, I don't know if it's gonna be any good, but it's definitely gonna be like worth a lot, and like it's impossible to find. And again, with how hard it is to find anything Godzilla related in Australia, the fact that I found this for under $500 is insane. Like, bruh, I'm so excited. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. This was honestly like a Godzilla Day miracle. Like, I literally got this maybe a week ago, 2 weeks ago, as of like the filming of this video, like just in time for Godzilla Day. Like, I cannot believe. Let me know in the comments as well if you want to see me like live stream this like on Twitch, or if you would prefer it as like a video, maybe both. Like, I filmed the footage live on Twitch. I don't know, let me know. Like, I'm still undecided because on the one hand, I don't want anyone to like spoil anything, but I do kind of want to like share the experience and the excitement with people like in real time. So I don't know, I'm conflicted. I'm so conflicted. But yes, this is like Godzilla Day miracle, and I'm so excited that I got this. And I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. And I hope you have a wonderful Godzilla Day, and let me know in the comments below what Godzilla like finds you have found recently, how you're going to be celebrating Godzilla Day, and just anything Godzilla related. Just let me know in the comments. And I appreciate you for watching this absolute ADHD rant of a video, but you know, it is what it is. And thank you so much for joining me. See you in the next one. Bye.